So tonight I'm at Louisville Airport and I'm on my way to New York City. I'm going to be there for less than 20 hours because I'm picking up a brand new viola and bow that I've been loaned through the Maestro Foundation in Santa Monica, California. All week I've been trying to get a flight out to New York City. Because it's finals period at the University of Louisville, I've been having a really hard time getting out of things just to go get this instrument. I always want to go to these restaurants in the airports, but like, I don't got money for that. LOL, last person on the plane.
Larger devices such as laptops and DVD players may be used until we're ready to depart.
Hello. Hi. Spent the night in New Jersey and about to head out to New York City this morning to pick up my instruments. So I am catching a train from the Rutgers University train station into New York City this morning. Oh gosh, these ticket stations always stress me out. Being at train stations is something I really miss from when I studied abroad, and I wish we had a train system in Louisville. That would be really great. Just leaving Penn Station here, walking down 8th Street to go pick up my instrument around the Lincoln Center area. So here's the shop here in New York that I'm picking up my instrument this morning. I just picked up my new viola and bow, and the viola is just a little bit bigger than the one I had purchased. It's a 16.5 inch, but it fits really well. And the exciting thing about the bow is that it's a Paul Seafried bow, and so he's actually one of the biggest names in bow making on the West Coast currently. I'm literally only in New York City for maybe 3 hours today because I have to be back for a chamber music final performance tonight in Louisville. I was hoping I would be here longer, but unfortunately not. But I'm taking the opportunity while I'm here to do a little bit of a hike through Central Park because, you know, why not? Just walking over towards the Lincoln Center here. I'm gonna go see if I can find a sticker for my viola case. So I've eaten an orange today, and it is almost 11 o'clock, I think. And the hard thing about being in New York is that there's just so many places to go to eat, so it's like, what do you do? Ugh, it was a nice day today, but then it got really cloudy. This piece of paper is living its best life. So this place, is actually one of my favorite big city Asian food chains.
Yeah, he may like it if I actually join, so.
Walk to Walk is literally the best. I had this in Amsterdam in 2017, and I had no idea that it was also in the United States. So after only being in New York City for a couple of hours, I'm back in Newark Airport, and I'm about to fly to Washington, D.C., and then connect back to Louisville. This is a flight I don't do very often. My flight to Louisville literally leaves in like 4 minutes. Oh shit. So I missed my connecting flight from Washington, D.C. to Louisville by like 5 minutes. And so now I'm doing the craziest thing. I'm trying to reroute back to Newark to get on a flight from there to Louisville to get in tonight in like 5 hours. Waiting for my name to show up on the standby list. I'm very angry that I am in Newark again tonight, but I had to miss my performance tonight in Louisville, which is very upsetting because I let down my entire string quartet by missing my flight. So, you know, not the best of night, but you know, it kind of is the best of day because not every day do you get to say you picked up a free, very high quality instrument. I literally contemplated going to that Jamba Juice 2 hours ago.
Handheld devices may be used
I'm on my
as long as
third
the
flight
device is set to
of the
airplane
day,
mode. These
and it
items
feels so
must be
weird. I've never
secured
been
in
on
the
3
seatbelt
airplanes
pocket
in one
or
day,
held
so
securely in your hand.
this is strange. And
For
the
your
airplane's like
safety,
half empty too,
larger
so.
devices such as
got back into my apartment complex here. Today was literally a day for the books for me. Gosh, I woke up in New Jersey, spent 3 hours in New York City, then went back to Newark Airport, and then had a delay, and then I had another delay, and then I was back in Newark Airport after going to Washington, D.C., and now I'm finally back in Louisville. Hey, so this afternoon I am in Kansas City with my string quartet. We just drove here from Louisville. It was like an 8-hour drive, stopped a whole bunch of times. It was the most time that I've been in a car in a considerable amount of time because usually I'm flying. Last night my quartet had our concert in Kansas City. It was our debut recital here and it was a lot of fun. We had probably about 50 people and so it was a really good turnout. And today we're wandering around Kansas City. We were going to go to see the Handel Messiah, but unfortunately they only had 2 tickets left and they were each like $80. So instead we're wandering around the West Bottoms Antique District. I want a glove like this. But not for that price. This is an instrument? My gosh. So this is the district of West Bottoms here in Kansas City, where they have turned all of these old factories into antique shops. Boba tea with the quartet in Westport. Mint chocolate. So I've heard about this store, Plato's Closet, my whole life, but I've just never been here until now, and I found something I actually wanted to get, so yay. So today my quartet went shopping all day. I found some nice clothes, like this green J. Crew sweater cardigan thing, and then this sweater here from the Arizona Trading Company, and this pink button-up that is also from J. Crew, but I found it at Plato's Closet. So Quartet Cardinalis is packing up early this morning so we can leave to head back to Louisville following our concert in Kansas City this weekend. Isn't this neighborhood so beautiful? In St. Louis this afternoon with the quartet. Pretty neighborhood. Sorry, I didn't really do a great job of recording stuff while we were there, at least with everyone else, because I still have this kind of like weird thing with recording my videos around other people or like including them in the videos. I don't know, hopefully I get over that soon. I don't know about you all, but when I spend a large amount of time in one day in a car, I just need to go run, work out, stretch, do all that kind of stuff. So I'm not even practicing today because my health, I think, is more important after spending so much time in a car. So tonight I'm on my way to school and it's my last night here in Louisville for quite a while because tomorrow afternoon I'm leaving to go to Los Angeles, which it's kind of just like hitting me. I'm going to Los Angeles. It's been a while. I usually like get more excited when I'm gonna go to LA, and now like this is the 4th time that I think I'm going there, so you just start getting used to going some of these places and it doesn't like surprise you anymore. I'm going to school tonight because I'm running through my recital program that I'm doing next week in LA, which is the Brahms G Major Sonata and Franck Violin Sonata, both arranged for viola. Oh, STF is very busy today. Don't know why. I thought Sundays were actually the day that people don't fly, but whatever. Also, I just cut my hair the other day, looking fresh for LA, and it took me forever to pack this morning, even though I literally don't have anything. Somehow it took me like 2.5 hours to leave my apartment. I think this airport is really pretty. Nice Christmas tree, 2 main concourses, you know. So there's only 1 seat available on my flight to Chicago, so we'll see if I get it. I've been having this mini heart attack because I wasn't sure if I was going to get on this flight as a standby passenger because there was only one seat left, and then there was 2 seats left, and then I ended up getting a seat, but it wasn't even one of the ones that was listed, so I'm kind of confused. But I mean, a seat's a seat. Here we go to Chicago. I wanted to see if there was a Subway restaurant in O'Hare, but turns out it's not in my terminal. Now I'm wandering around looking for Asian food chain restaurants, so. Oh my god. Everyone on the San Francisco standby list got on the plane. You know how hard that is? So I ended up settling for this. I've never actually been here in Chicago, but it looks decent. I just got into LA, and this airport still confuses me, even though this is the 4th time I've been here. I like really don't know where anything is except for the baggage claim. So this morning I'm taking a walk around Century City here in LA. Lots of skyscrapers. A lot of these neighborhoods around here in LA just make me nostalgic about being in Miami. Like, the architecture is very similar, and it's warm. The only really big difference is that there's hills everywhere. So this afternoon I'm walking around the University of Southern California Long Beach campus, and it's very strange because it looks kind of like University of Miami on another dimension or something. Like, there's all these crazy trees everywhere, and the buildings are kind of pretty. I mean, there's even a pyramid. See what I mean? So pretty. So we're walking this morning through what we believe is the Century City Mall. It's really beautiful, really bougie, and we're on our way to Beverly Hills. Entering Beverly Hills. Welcome to the bougiest street in America. Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive. Like what? I've never seen a fancier Ralph Lauren. I've been wanting to see this sign and take pictures with it for like 3 years. Craig, where do you want to go? So we're in a flower garden of cactuses.
Flower garden.
Craig's favorite place in the world. So we're here at the Beverly Hilton, and I stayed here a couple years ago, so I thought I would bring Craig here to come get coffee at this fake Starbucks. I don't know.
Starbucks bar.
They have fake Starbucks cups, but it just doesn't look like a Starbucks. It's a bar. There's alcohol. Like, it's so weird. I saw Perez Hilton here a couple years ago. We haven't seen any celebrities yet.
Also, our barista's name was Princess.
So pretty. So we've been all over Los Angeles, and people ride these bird scooters everywhere, and I see them in Louisville all the time, but I've never took one, and so like we feel like we have to get a bird scooter naturally. I'm so confused. Like, can I download the app without Wi-Fi?
I mean, usually. Oh my god, you have to be 18 years old.
Oh, people definitely don't follow that.
Bird shat on me.
Yeah, someone like really destroyed this bird scooter. Does it look like I got a sunburn? I've gotten the most sun in months today. Like, holy shit.
Me too.
You guys ever heard of an ugly fruit?
Oh god, kumquats.
When you grocery shop in LA, you find really strange, cute fruit. Although, this used to grow in Miami, and I would get them for free.
It's a tough situation. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can.
Yeah, we still have a ways
minutes.
I think Satan's like,
Okay. Oh, 110.
yeah, I think you might be right.
Oh, 110 Pasadena. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's the
said the
same
90.
thing.
I meant 110. Oh, I hope I'm not in trouble. Oh shit.
Walking around Santa Monica this morning. Whoop, shit. What are these elevators?
What are these elevators?
This is the bougiest bubbler I've ever seen.
Welcome to LA.
I'm at LAX currently on my way back to Chicago, although I'm a little stressed because my flight is full, so I don't know if I'm going to get a seat on standby, but we'll see. I had an amazing time in Los Angeles with my duo for the last 3 days. I'm so not dressed to be heading to Chicago. Oh my god. Back once again. This morning, I'm in possibly my last doctor's appointment that I will ever have under my parents' insurance, which is kind of scary. Do you like my new highlights? I put in some sun in while I was in LA last week.
All our tractors, Brandon, right there. That's our gas, our fuel pumps.
Yep. Look at all the taxis. Look at the taxis. Holy shit. Oh, Jesus.
So we'll let them.
Really?
Where are we going?
I don't know.
You should have seen this before Thanksgiving.
So I just arrived at O'Hare and on my way to Hong Kong today, and I'm stressed out as usual because the standby list looks very full, and we'll see what happens. I just got out of security and I already have to check the standby list again because I'm paranoid AF. When I'm in the airport, I feel like I'm amongst my people. So I just saw the flight going to San Francisco and it had like 60 people on the standby list and both cabins were full. Sucks to be them. The seats are still looking good. There's 6 first class is still open, so I just got all my cash transferred, so now I have $100. That's kind of scary. Currently waiting while all the other passengers board, and then I have to wait till the end of the flight to see if I get my seat. Well, everyone, my standby game has come to an end. I was 2 seats away from making it onto my flight today. I have never missed a flight to or outside of the US on standby, so it is a bit of a bummer, but I think I'm going to try again tomorrow, even though tomorrow's flight looks way worse than today's flight. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. This afternoon has been so dramatic. Not going to Hong Kong, and since I can fly standby, I was thinking maybe I could spontaneously go to London or Paris or Frankfurt. But then I was just like, I've been those places before, like I'm just going to go there and feel nostalgic and not in a way I want to feel. Turns out I'm going to try and go to Des Moines, Iowa, of all places. I mean, what a compromise. I feel like this flight issue today was life trying to tell me that maybe it's too much for me to go all the way to Asia and then go to Miami like 3 days after I get back. I mean, now I can at least like practice for my substitute appearance with New World and like show that I can play well, you know? Otherwise, I might be really jet lagged and not play well. My flight to Hong Kong left almost 3 hours ago and I just got my bag back now. That's ridiculous. I'm still here and I'm about to go through security again to go to Des Moines, which is just like the craziest thing to transfer to Des Moines instead of going to Hong Kong. I'm in like hour number 9 in the airport and I'm going through the Rainbow Tunnel for probably the 6th time today. You know guys, I might not be going to Hong Kong today, but at least I still get first class. This flight is only like 15 minutes long, but if they have alcohol, oh my god, I am drinking as much wine as I can on this flight because after a day like today, after being in O'Hare for 9 hours, I deserve it. Oh, finally, I'm boarding a damn airplane.
So it would.
So I'm in the Des Moines area in Iowa because I'm not in Hong Kong. Been here for a day and a half now, and I decided we need to cook a traditional something Hong Kong meal instead of me being in Hong Kong. So we're at this Asian food market and we're trying to find all this stuff, which is really hard. And if that's an indication of how much trouble I would have had in Hong Kong, then maybe it's a good thing I didn't go.
Do you know what bean thread sticks are?
Bean thread, yeah. You have to soak with water first.
Okay.
You don't have to do all of them. You just just one
a
bundle.
piece inside.
Yeah. Don't do no, just probably one or two.
That's like...
I've never heard of this stuff, and it smells kind of weird. So it was supposed to look like this to simmer, and it actually looks like this. What is this called?
Oh shoot, where's the wrapper? Authentic flavors of Hong Kong. Oh, red bean paste bun.
It's horrible. It's been simmered for an hour, now we're putting in all the excess stuff. We were not supposed to buy this stuff. It's the wrong
Oh, yeah.
stuff. It's like a jellyfish. Yeah, we messed this up a lot.
That one looks pretty.
I'm sure this is exactly what it would have looked like at a restaurant in Hong Kong. So this afternoon I have my flight back to Louisville to start my second semester at the University of Louisville, and I'm currently walking around the lake at my home in Burlington, Wisconsin, just because I think days when you fly, you need to get like some kind of exercise. I'm still processing the fact that I didn't go to Hong Kong. I mean, yeah, it was really upsetting, to be honest. Like, I haven't missed a standby flight in a really long time, and this was one that I had been actually planning for quite a long time. And the thing that sucked even more about it is that the day before and like the 3 days after, everyone on standby got on the flight. So it's like my timing was just terrible and I wasn't patient enough to try it the next day. Instead, I went to Iowa. Just got to O'Hare for like the millionth time, it feels like. And my flight has one seat on it for this afternoon, so hopefully I get on. But if I don't, there's like 5 more, so. Honestly, it's getting to a point with this airport where like I'm starting to recognize some of the employees. There are only 2 tickets left on the plane, and I got the one all the way at the front. This is my first flight in 2019. I'm actually kind of excited to go back to Louisville. It's been a while.
You may use your small, lightweight devices such as mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we are parked at the gate. Larger devices such as laptops, the overhead compartment. Our Economy Plus seat.
Wow, it has been like 21 days since I've been in Louisville, and it feels like an eternity. I mean, after going to LA and thinking about going to Hong Kong and then going to Iowa instead and then being in Wisconsin, wow.